If you're a Wuthering Waves player, you're probably thinking you overreacted a little bit to the mid-anniversary. Turns out the CDPR wuwa collab was the anniversary we wanted all along. And you know, I've played both of these games way too much, and as a fan, I can't help but feel like this collaboration, something feels a little off. Not to say it's bad or anything, I'm as hyped as you are. It's just crazy work to preview David like that, but no mention of him being a playable character. That's crazy to me. I mean, bruh, y'all already put his model in the game, Curl Games, just make him playable. But who knows, I guess I'm just wondering how this is all gonna tie together. And you know what's even crazier to me is despite the fact that this is a very weeb community, a lot of y'all just don't know much about cyber. So let me just tell you why this is a big deal. If you're a lore head, some of you guys are into the lore and the story of Wuthering Waves, and I'm here to tell you right now, cyberpunk lore mogs Wuthering Waves lore. I'm just being real. You guys, it's such an interesting world, you really should check it out. It's just, cyberpunk is actually a modern day masterpiece almost when it comes to lore. Cyberpunk has some of the best world building in game. It's based on this tabletop board game, and I don't know what to tell you. The guy who created this locked in. I've never seen anything so intricate and detailed. Highly recommend you check out the game if you actually have a chance. They're both open world. Cyberpunk's first person shooter. I actually have a spoils free review I did of the DLC a long time ago. It's in the description if you want to check it out, because I could go on and on. If you're into any type of storytelling or narrative for a video game, yeah, you should check the game out. However, if you're a fan of Cyberpunk and you have no idea what this Wuthering Waves is all about, it's probably one of the most high quality gacha games out there. Not as popular as something like Genshin Impact, but a lot of people think this is the most high quality game. The combat is out of this world. It's a gacha mobile game, yes, but a lot of people compare it and consider it on par with a lot of AAA games in terms of quality. So my eyes, it's just two powerhouses in their own right coming together to make peak absolute cinema, whatever the kids are saying these days. And because I'm a fan of both, I'm just hella excited. However, and it's not a criticism, it's just got me so curious. I just don't really think these two properties really match. I don't think that's a bad thing. I actually think that makes it more interesting. Like, yeah, both games are futuristic. Both are flashy animes with insane visuals and combat in their games. But Cyberpunk feels so much more real and serious. You know what I mean? Like, if you play that game, it almost feels as if that game could exist in real life without all the crazy superpowers and cyber tech. It's a decaying, futuristic metropolis with greedy corporals running every asset of a city. There's greedy gangs, degenerates, drugs, debauchery. It almost feels like a futuristic ghetto. Then you have Wuthering Waves, a post-apocalyptic open world which almost feels mythical. One moment it's futuristic China, and then there's Renacita and Septimont, which feels like if Alice in Wonderland and Elden Ring had a baby. Both games are technological, but Wuthering Waves feels more mythical and fantastic. I just really want to see how the story goes. Let's be real, they're probably just gonna isekai these characters into the game, but I'm still excited to see the narrative. I feel like Lucy, for some reason, Lucy in particular feels like a perfect fit for this world. Maybe it's her model or something. I'm not even really a Lucy fan. I'm more of a Rebecca fan, but I'm more excited for Lucy at this point than I am for Rebecca. She just feels like she belongs in this world more to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just her aesthetic. Rebecca, however, swears like a sailor and is the most debaucherate and degenerate of all of her friends. So it's kind of like whiplash seeing her just smile at like a echo in
Oh, David, my man, what's going on? Everything good?
Yeah.
What's up, June?
Becca, tip him on his way out!
He's your air boy! Work it over yourself, cheap ass!
Like, they genuinely can't have her acting the way she acts in the anime. I mean, take a character like Rebecca and then take a character like Jinsei from Wuthering Waves, who's basically an elegant, godlike being. I mean, just imagine the conversation between these two characters. But again, that's what makes it so hype and interesting. I mean, if we're gonna be so for real, most characters in Cyberpunk, they curse constantly, they're emotionally unstable, extremely reckless, highly destable, and dangerous and untrustworthy. Does Core Games have the balls to make characters like this in their game? I mean, we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, even the language in Cyberpunk, like not just the swearing, but like the actual slang and terminology, completely different from Wuthering Waves. People in Cyberpunk kind of speak a lot like us, abbreviations, slang. They speak really fast and skip a lot of words. It's hard to explain, but if you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. In Wuthering Waves, we're out here spending paragraphs speaking about super technical terms and technology. So I hope they keep that in mind. I honestly hope that the way they speak clashes, like people don't really understand what each other are saying. That'd actually be kind of funny. It's just, there's a massive gap in tone between these two games, and if Crow Games is smart, they'll take advantage of that. Oh, but you know what? Screw all that. Can we talk about the music? That's one thing where I feel like both games have really good music, and something really cool, really special could happen if these two games come together. Basically, what I'm saying is I want to listen to I Really Want to Stay at Your Place on my motorbike. But I've been kind of joking around in this video, but this is actually a concern I have for the collab, and I think this will set it apart from being something truly memorable or just an average cash grab collab. And that's the themes of the games. The issue here is Cyberpunk is extremely depressing. Like, the whole point of the franchise is to be depressing. It's what they call in storytelling a tragedy, the type of story where suffering or downfall is central to the plot. Like in Cyberpunk, they pride themselves on never having a happy ending. If you enjoy any type of Cyberpunk material or content, you'll know that it's always a bad ending. It's always a sad ending. Wuthering Waves is very sad and melancholy. It plays around with sad content, but it usually ends on a hopeful note. So like, I'm not gonna lie, if this story ends well, it's not Cyberpunk. And you know, a lot of gacha players like feel good happy endings. So this is where the tone of both games completely clash. I'm just gonna tell you straight up, a lot of fans will tell you if it's not tragic, if it's not sad, then it's not a Cyberpunk story. I don't see them ending the narrative in this game the same way that they would in a Cyberpunk story. It's gotta end on a happy note in these types of games, so we'll see. I mean, who knows? David's in it, and that can't be good for my mental, so who knows? I'm just wondering where this is gonna go. I'm just saying. At the end of the day, both are technologically advanced societies, so surface level wise, I mean, I guess it makes sense, but deep down, I just feel like the collab is hilariously strange and surreal and cool all at the same time. But let me know what you guys think. I've pretty much yapped for way too long about this. One thing I want to know, how many people are fans of both these games? Because I feel like I'm the only one. That's all I gotta say. Peace. Okay, so last thing, I was just on Twitter, and all the CDPR people are like publicly glazing Wuthering Waves. They're like nonstop talking about it, almost as excited as I am. So I think any concerns about the story are squashed. I think this is gonna be big. I think they're gonna break the internet. Like, they're talking as if they already know this stuff is peak. So we're in good hands. GG. That's all I gotta say. Peace. Bye.